In this final video, I'm going to briefly show you how you can have students create items that they upload, whether they take it from your own teacher account or whether they create their own items. So we are going to go into our feed view when they want to take items from you. I have a couple samples already uploaded, so that's when the page can get kind of messy. So instead, I always have students scroll down and click on the teacher's name. And then under the item they want to create, there are three little dots. They click those and click copy and edit. Now, students can either record their thinking as they do this, or they can just draw. Some that are more straightforward, my students typically just draw. Others that are more complicated, I do like for them to click and explain their thinking. So here they can manipulate with these. They can touch and count to 5. They see 3 plus 5, so they could draw 3 circles and 2 more to show that 3 plus 2 is 5. Or they can practice counting 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, anything like that. So then you can write over it. They have the answers ready, so then they just click the green check mark and again. And then we'll just say that the student that was uploading it was Blake. And now he has an item added. It may not show up in his feed right away because I have it set so that teachers need to approve it. So if I were not on my teacher account, it wouldn't show up under Blake's name right away. He would look like he has nothing, but just know that once you approve it, it will get into his feed. When he's ready to do the next one, you click again on the teacher's name. You just scroll to the next task, and eventually mine will build up really long, so they'll just kind of need to remember either how many they have to do or which ones they've already done. You click the 3 little dots. Sometimes it goes to this other page. You can just click the 3 little dots again and click copy and edit. And then this one might be a good one where students can explain their thinking. Things such as, I see a 3-digit number, so I know that that one is going to be the biggest number out of all these. They can underline the tens place to figure out where the numbers go. They can cross out ones once they've used them so that they make sure that they are using each number. You also might want to be careful. I know sometimes students write a little larger than we hope, as I'm going to demonstrate here, and the numbers all seem to run together. When that happens, that's when I really encourage students to make sure that they are using the record function so that they can read the numbers off to me as well. Again, when they are done, they click the check mark, they click it again, and then they select their name. There are a few other ways, so I can click the back button for students to add items. They might want to take a photo of something in the room, and then they can annotate on top of the photo. The draw function and the record function are still available on those. They can take a video of themselves, or I love the drawing tool. Let's say that they're practicing their sight words, like we have the sight word sit. They might write the word, and I have an example of how they do it, but they could write the word as many times as they need to for practice in both handwriting and writing the word. And then they can also practice making sentences. I sit in a chair. And then they can check to make sure, did I include all the parts of my sentence? They might even use it where they circle their capital and their punctuation to make sure they did it correctly, etc. So there are a lot of great tools on Seesaw, and this is just the beginning. I encourage you to also go onto Seesaw's website, as they have a ton more examples and information for you to use as an educator. Thank you for tuning in.